Okay, so we've got an empty one. We've got an empty map. So what we're going to do, let's just switch to that. We're going to create some logic for loading the main menu. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that in, should we do it in Blueprint? No, let's do it in here. So we're going to create a new Blueprint class of type actor, and we're going to call it main menu actor. Actor. And the main menu actor is essentially just going to be the thing that loads up the user interfaces. So on begin play, what we're going to do is we're going to call, let's say we might have a sequence of these things. Will we have a sequence for this? Actually, maybe not. We might want a sequence because like the main menu might have an options screen and those kind of things. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put in a sequence. So again, we want variables for the user widgets that we're going to add. So let's go to user widget, main menu. Let's add another one. Call that option. Oh, where did it go? Call that options menu. We're not actually going to use any of this stuff just yet. We're going to use the main menu though. So we want to create widget, and it's going to be of type main menu, and we're going to store that value in our main menu user widget value here. So whenever we create one of these actors, it's going to create a user widget. Now what we want to do also here is we want to hook up, well, let's just add another pin because we might need to create another menu later on. We want to hook up the fact that the menu interface state has changed. So what we want to do is let's call get game yeah, let's not do it. Call get game instance cast to our current one, our test one. And then for that we're going to state changed. So we're binding an event to state changed. So basically if we've got a custom game instance, we're going to bind an event to state changed. And our event is going to be on state changed. So you remember I just dragged off there and it created the custom event with the right nodes. So that event that we're sending from game instance is going to pass the values into our on state changed, and we're essentially going to, in this case, we're going to do the stuff that we did, remember in the, where's the game instance, we're going to do a similar kind of thing to this. In fact, let's just copy these nodes and put it in here. So old state goes in there, new state goes in here. Let's break this. Break. So we're saying if the state is main menu or if the state is not main menu anymore, so if the old state was main menu, then we remove the main menu from the view. So actually we need a sequence, don't we? Let's just tidy that up a little bit. That's better. So basically what we're doing is we're handling the change of state, and we're saying if the new state is main menu, then we show our main menu widget. If the old state is main menu, so if we're going away from the main menu state, then we remove the widget from the viewport. Now, the final thing we probably want to do is we probably want to unbind this event if we go away. So let's just add if this thing is destroyed, because this thing's going to be destroyed when the actor goes away, because this is an actor that's going to be in the level, right? So when we call open level, or when we tell it to load a new level, this actor is going to be destroyed. So we want to unbind from the state change event. So let's just unbind. Actually, we need to do the get instance thing first, so let's do that. So we need to cast that and then unbind event from state change. And the event we're going to unbind is this guy here. So basically this just means that if this actor goes away, this state change event gets unbound and it doesn't have to handle anything. It's a little bit of a sort of safety net. So let's comment this. Create main menu widget and bind to on state change event of game instance. And let's do unbind state change event handler if actor is destroyed. And then this one, handle state change event notification from game instance. So that should be our main menu sorted out. Our main menu actor, that is. So the main menu actor will be responsible for creating the actual main menu. So if our main menu map, what we want to do is we want to add a main menu actor to it. So that'll create and show the main menu, I suppose. We probably want to, in the actor, at the event, at the end of begin play, we probably want to call, let's just grab the get game instance thing again. want to set state main menu. So let's just come on that. Set state of game instance to main menu state. You could call set state from pretty much anywhere, but if this actor's around, it means we're back in the main menu, so it's probably a good thing. And what that'll mean is that we will get an on state change event, which will then cause us to display this. So basically this will go through the game instance. The game instance will handle the state change. It will set the game instance state variables. It will then call this event, which then will come through here and will set up our user interface appropriately, or theoretically it should do anyway. So what we got? So the game instance, the default for these values should be uninitialized. Okay, yeah, that's good. So if we save everything, have we hooked up the main menu to actually load the game? Yes, we have. So let's just test it. We're at the main menu. Okay. It didn't actually show the main menu. Did the main menu actor actually initialize and set this? Didn't help us see anything, did it really? I'm just going to switch this over to my second monitor so I can see what's happening and play it. Okay, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. So before this will work, we've got to edit. We need to go to project settings, maps and modes. I remember I mentioned this game instance class. We need to switch it to our custom game instance. So what that'll do is that'll give us the state handling stuff from our game instance class. And while we're at it, we might as well set it so that our main menu map is our default. Which means that when somebody starts playing the game, it will go straight into the main menu map. And we can set the editor's version of that to whichever one we want, and we could go straight into the game. So basically this allows you to do things like go straight into the game level that you're working on if you're working on something, but you can then set it back later on. Okay, so back in our system we should have then a custom game interface which has the game instance. I've forgotten to switch on the mouse, which is probably something we need to sort out. Let's just try it. Play game. We haven't set the level which we're going to load, have we? Okay, so next thing to do, go to our game instance and let's set those values up to actually load the proper level. So what are our levels called? I can't remember. So third person BP maps, third person example map. Ooh. Third person BP. So it's /game/ third person BP /maps /third person example map. So basically, if you can't open the level, I can't remember whether I'm supposed to quote that or not. Probably not. So let's just save. This is one thing that you probably find fiddly, is that you need to get the map names correct. So let's just play. Did that? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're not handling the switching from the loading screen to the in-game screen yet. But that's what we can hook up next. It's strange that it's not actually displaying the loading screen before it actually loads. We'll need to figure that out in the maybe adding a delay in there so they can actually display the screen first. Okay, so let's go to our game instance. Let's just add a quick delay in here. A quick delay, yes. Just add a delay in to give it a chance to actually show the main menu level before it starts doing the open level stuff. So when we're coming back, let's do the same thing for this. Let's just go delay for 0.2 seconds, and then do, what the hell did we call that map? It was main menu map. So /game /third person bp /map /main menu map. Yeah, so we need an save that, save everything else. Now the one thing that we haven't got is we need an actor for when we're in the game. So we've got a main menu actor. Let's create a new one and call it in-game menu actor. And this guy is going to be responsible for showing the in-game screen. So it's pretty much the same as the main menu actor in what it's going to do. So if we look at the main menu actor, it creates a widget. It binds the event to state change, so we know, so it knows that something's changed in terms of the user interface. It unbinds a state change. It handles whichever menu it's going to, handle. And we don't want this part because we don't want to set the sort of, well, I suppose we do want to set whether it's in game. So yeah, we could actually copy almost all of this stuff into our new actor. So let's go for in-game actor, go to the event graph. Let's copy all of this. I didn't really select much, did it? Copy all of this and paste it. Just move it over here a bit. So when we begin play, we're going to create a menu widget. We're not going to say it as main menu because so we need a variable of type user widget again. User widget, and we're going to have the in-game menu in this one. Now here's the thing, right? When we're in game, we're actually going to have 3 different user interfaces that we can have. So we're going to have in-game menu, we're going to have win menu, and we're going to have lose menu. So again, we want to add all of these menus. We want to bind the state change, so let's just break that link. In-game menu set. It wasn't main menu here, it should be in-game menu. So we're creating variables for these guys. So we're going to do the same thing again here. Create a widget. Create another widget. It's for the win menu. So win menu set. Choose the win menu. Where's the win menu? Win menu. Do that one next. Finally, we're going to create the lose menu. So set that value. And that's going to be the lose menu. So we've done those guys. We're then going to get the game instance, bind the state change event. And we need to obviously handle different menus for this stuff. So we've actually got 3 we want to handle in here. We want to unbind the state change handler if we get destroyed, which is alright. We want to set the game instance to in-game. So that should call back our state change, and we should be able to handle our menus in here. Okay, so we've got our 3 menu widgets set up now, so we should have them. Okay, where's this one? Why did it do that? Okay. So, we're not handling the main menu here. We're handling in-game menu. So if we want to, we can remove the in-game menu. Oops. And if we're moving to the in-game menu, then we should show it. So we'll do this step by step. So we'll basically do 3 of these, but I'll just show you the first one first, and then we'll come and hook it all up. So let's just have a quick break, and I'll go and have a quick slurp of tea, and then we'll be back and finish this stuff off.